Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. Today I want to give you 4 things that are ending right now, as on October 14 we'll have a solar eclipse, and at the same time there will be a new moon in the zodiac sign of Libra, something we've been talking yesterday. Yesterday we had that flowy conversation with some insights, some energy update, like how you may feel right now, what may be resolving, coming up, and how to work with those energies. Kind of like a poetic language. And today I want to give you 4 things that I got as insights today, and as I'm observing and reflecting on my life, how it is going. I've noticed that few months ago I've started recognizing certain things that are slowly coming to an end. You know, when you notice, like, for example, in a certain relationship, you notice that things are not clicking as they were in the past. Like, your paths would start to go this way, and for a certain period of time you're observing and noticing, okay, maybe they will go again like this, or if they will actually go like this, and you're observing. And what's happening with this solar eclipse, so many things are coming to such a division that you will notice, okay, it's time to end it. It's over for this. I'm ready for something new. Many chapters are closing in our relationships, in the way we live our lives, in maybe where we are living. Maybe you may really sense like you want to move yourself to a new place, or you want to explore something new. Those are really the things that may be really present. Like, it's time for you to push yourself to do something new, right? Something like that. So today I wrote in our Instagram community chat that we have. You can find it if you follow me on Instagram, AttractPassion. You will find that there's a chat section where I'm writing sometimes I post some quotes or some daily inspiration. I actually just started it, so it's quite fresh. Today I wrote something that resonated with many people. Be aware right now, because so many cycles are ending at this time. So if you feel a need to move to a new place, end a relationship, change a business partner, change your job, or all at once, consider to make a future plan around it and slowly initiate it. Karmic cycles are ending. It's time to rise to the next level. So we've started yesterday's video that it's time to level up, and it's truly the fact. Like, we're not leveling up because we're not satisfied with where we are. We're leveling up because it's our purpose to level up. It's our purpose to evolve and to grow and to become more that we can be. But because of our free will, sometimes we attach ourselves to unhealthy life. We attach ourselves to people who are not supportive for our growth. And if we don't see them as something to learn from, we may kinda adapt ourselves to the standard, to their standards, and therefore we start to feel like this spark of life is dying within us, and it's not a beautiful state to be in. So this solar eclipse truly inspires us to notice what is giving you more of that spark, because you are your own unique spark, and you need to notice what is feeding it, what is feeding your fire. So what are the 4 things that are ending right now? The first one is karmic cycles. What are karmic cycles? Firstly, the principle of karma, the law of karma, is the law that makes sure that everything gets back in balance in this universe. If you will hurt someone, at some point in the future, somehow, some way, someone else will hurt you in a similar way. Maybe not the same person, but someone will. Just so you experience the same feelings and same emotions that that person experienced as you've hurt him or her. If it doesn't happen in this life, it will most probably happen in the future life. what you did in the previous lives, maybe something you're paying off in this life. When I had my past life experiences, when I've seen many of my different past lives, I've noticed that people who are the closest to me in this life were present in my previous lives. Some are my guides, some are my teachers right now, and my parents. So we notice that this is how this web of life is connecting us. So we can only learn to become more pure and more righteous and more truthful and more kind and more honest and more real with one another. So karmic cycles are then these cycles that are teaching us of important lessons we can learn in certain relationships and certain events and certain experiences. So you may notice, for example, let's say you have a business contract with someone, and you notice when you've started a business, your ideas were completely aligned. It's just something we've noticed recently in our lives. Me and Maya, we've noticed that when we've started one business collaboration with a company, at the beginning we were really aligned and everything resonated. We had a meeting and everything went so well. But then at some point the main person from that company went away, found a new job, and suddenly things kind of started, from our perspective, they've started losing their quality. And we've noticed, well, it's not the same as it was before. But to a certain point, we're just observing, okay, will they improve? Will they get back to the quality that they had before? Or it will start to go like this, right? And right now we are in that peak state where we're noticing, okay, it's time to change it and to move to the next level. And this may be happening for us in all different aspects. Like maybe you're noticing, okay, right now I'm ready to move to a new place. Right now I'm ready to change my job. Right now I'm ready to change my habits completely. Right now I'm ready to forgive. Right now I'm ready to let go of this. If you feel like that it's your time, my friend, to get to that new degree of your truthfulness towards yourself at the first place, so then you can be more truthful towards others, so you can get more real, right? And really become that let's say more purest version you can be, which is not something we say that we become, but it's something we aim towards becoming, right? The second thing that is happening right now and ending right now is attachments to outcomes are ending. Attachments to outcomes, to people, to places or things. You will notice that your understanding is expanding. Your consciousness is expanding. And what many people are experiencing right now is the evolution of their sensory perception. Many people are becoming more clairvoyant, or they sense more, they feel more energy, they feel more emotions, they start to see certain entities and things like that. It's happening because our senses are awakening, the energies are rising, and many people are working or purifying themselves in a way that is helping them to activate those senses that we have. We don't have just 5 senses, right? We have many more of them, and you're beginning to recognize them, and therefore you're beginning to see that you're not just this material being, this you're not just a part of this reality, you're actually just having an experience of it from somewhere else. And deep inside you already knew that, and you felt, because of that, you felt connected to some esoteric wisdom, some spirituality and philosophy, and maybe science like quantum physics and like epigenetics and things like that, because you were curious, like where to find the answers to why you feel like that. And right now is the time where many people are awakening the senses, and therefore we're really detaching from certain people, from certain places, from certain things, because we want to evolve and we want to experience more, because we know that if we stay attached to outcomes, we may pull ourselves out of the path that is actually meant for us, that can bring us the greatest possible joy and let's say curiosity and passion. So rather than being attached to an outcome, it doesn't mean to not have a vision for a certain specific outcome, but to not be attached to it, which means to not wait it to happen. To not say, oh, I can't wait this will happen. You have a vision, but you pay attention to how you feel right now, what you do right now. You know you have incredible capacities. Use them. Your body is like a tool. If you don't use it, you will not feel those capacities. If you have a hammer, you know a hammer has a capacity to build a house if you know how to use it. But if you just look at it, it will not build a house by itself. It's same with you. If you don't use your body for what it has to offer as an instrument of self-expression, you will never experience all of those capacities that you have. So rather than being attached to outcomes, whatever you want to manifest, you know that you're manifesting it from the present moment, from your present state of being. You manifest more of who you are. And to become a good manifester, you have to be more present. You have to be in your own self. And to work from there, to do from there, to be from within, right? To be within yourself. And that's what it means to detach. So many attachments are ending for you right now, because you know that if you want to create a great life, you want to walk like greatness does. And that's what you may feel right now. So pay attention to that. The third thing that is ending is being stuck. To anyone who is being stuck right now, you've most probably noticed that you're beginning to feel a bit more inspired once again, a bit more enthusiastic, a bit more motivated to move yourself through a certain roadblock that appeared for yourself and made you feel stuck. We may feel stuck because of many different reasons, and you may find yourself that, okay, your life is not going your way and so many things falling apart, and you've started to feel like maybe what you wanted will never find you, and therefore you've stopped moving, you've stopped dreaming, your energy has fallen down, you've started to feel lazy, you've kind of lost the momentum with your habits, good habits, with your enthusiasm, right? Being sparked with spirit. You've kind of lost a bit of that, and you thought that the world is coming to an end. And many people wrote me that they feel like they're at the end of the dark night of the soul. And if you feel like that, it's because it is ending. So the solar eclipses were seen in ancient times as something dark, because they awaken a lot of shadow side of us. And they thought it's a negative event, but it's most probably because of wrong interpretations. Because if we go into ancient Greek lessons from the past, or ancient Egyptian lessons from the past, we'll notice that those were sacred events that initiated something completely new. So people were fasting during this time, people were meditating during this time, people were going into buildings like pyramids and temples to be in quietness, to connect with higher realms and learn what they need to detach from, what they need to let go of in this lower material realm, to ascend and to kind of maintain that connection so they can be great leaders for their people, great teachers for their people. Just that we're now living in an age of independence, where each person becomes independently connected with higher realms, so you can become a leader of your own life. So if you feel like This phase of being stuck is slowly ending. It's because it is. It doesn't end by itself, it ends because you're ending it. And if you really be conscious within yourself and focus on the things you really want to do, you will notice that more you start doing it, more you will feel inspired to do it. I'm an artist, and I know sometimes if I end a momentum of painting, like when I finish a painting and if I will not start a new one for a longer period of time, I will end a momentum of painting. And when I end this momentum, I start to lose inspiration for the next painting. In the past, I was kind of scared of that. Like, if I will lose the inspiration, I will not get back on track. But now I know how to start it once again. Our body is, it opens up portals and it closes portals if we don't use what portals can bring to us. For example, inspiration is like a certain signal. There's a signal of inspiration present all around us all the time, but we have to open up ourselves to it. Like, for example, if I want to start a new painting and if I don't feel inspired, what I will do, I will put a blank canvas in front of me, I will take some colors that resonate with me, and I will just start doing something. And sometimes nothing will end out of it, but I will start to feel inspired to make a next one. I will just open up a portal once again. And other times I will start to see certain patterns or certain forms that are happening as I'm doing just, whatever. And I will start, then painting more details around it. And at the end, a truly incredible painting will come out of it. So we just have to start and inspiration will come. Like, if you don't have energy to do a workout, go and set a timer for 5 minutes and start doing push-ups or do something that is possible for you. And you will notice that actually you will want to do it for 10 minutes or for 15 minutes. You just needed to move your body. So you have to learn that your body is a tool, and your body is rather an instrument. And if you start using it more wisely, collaborating with it, you will notice that it will open up for you. So be kind towards yourself, be compassionate towards yourself, but move yourself. And the last one, the fourth thing that is ending right now, is old perceptions. You will notice that your mind is expanding right now, and it is. And one great reason for that is that firstly, more information is coming out. We see what's happening on the world, like wars right now. And you will notice so much is happening and you start questioning everything. It started like 3 years ago. A big transformation in this area started happening, expanding our minds. And right now, again, there's another wave of it. And we all feel like it's much easier now to kind of filter what is the truth and what is a distraction. And it's really important to be, what I said in yesterday's video, to be centered. So it's much easier to sense what to do with everything, because you can't just keep watching what's happening on the world without paying attention what's happening within your world, because all of that affects you. And if you're constantly paying attention to something, it means that you're also projecting your energy to it. So it would be much more useful and practical if you would actually project some loving and compassionate energy towards whatever you're paying attention to. And you can only do it if you're at peace with yourself, if you're grounded, right? If you're present. So that's what life is teaching you right now. So old perceptions are ending because you're ready to live a life in a new way. Perception is built out of beliefs we hold for life, for the universe, for God, for everything. And beliefs are made out of thoughts. And thoughts are like, there are always fields of thoughts, like clouds of thoughts. In any field that you will go, like if you like to go into the gym and if you're like constantly watching some motivational videos about people who are going to the gym, you will slowly get yourself into the cloud of that gym mentality, and you will start thinking like people who are in that cloud, and you will start feeling like that and acting like that. And that's what it means to be in a certain perception. But then to change it, it means that you have to become aware that you are in that cloud, and it's really hard to recognize that you are in a certain cloud until you stop feeding yourself with this information, and suddenly you will notice that you don't feel so attracted to it anymore. And suddenly you will naturally get out of that cloud and you will notice, oh, I was just in this cloud. And at some point you recognize you are not those clouds, you're actually like an infinite sky in which there's infinite different clouds, infinite different perceptions we may hold towards life. And it's just up on us that we want to plug ourselves to a certain perception, or do we actually want to form our own one, and we take something from this cloud and something from this cloud and something from that cloud. Like if I would talk more practically, I study philosophy. I don't go all in into philosophy, but I study it. But then I study science a little bit and I take something from there, and I study spirituality a little bit and I take something from there, and I study maybe some self-help information and I take something from there, and I study some biology, some astrology, some astronomy, and I take something from all those different fields. And what happens eventually, I will form my own perception, I will form my own thinking. And that's what makes us unique. Once we learn to create our own way of looking at life and constantly keeping up so it stays pure, like we have those bright clouds and we have those dark clouds, and we are keeping up, making sure that they stay pure so we can see life clearly as it is, right? That's how can we be of service, that's how we can help others, that's how we can keep the balance on this planet. And Libra, is the sun and the moon will be in Libra, it's all about balance, right? So if you feel any of that resonating with you, hit the like button, because it helps to bring this message to more people who need to hear it. Thank you so much for that. And I hope you found something valuable today. Thanks to all of you for supporting my art in our Etsy shop, I Draw My Passion. The link is in the description of this video. We are running a fresh sale, so go there, check it out. If any painting resonates with you, it means that it is for you. So thank you so much, my friends. I hope you've enjoyed in today's painting. Leave a comment down below what you've learned or what inspired you or how you feel right now, because you know, sometimes you may just help someone who may feel the same, but things like he's going crazy, but actually he may notice that he's not alone or she's not alone, because many of us may feel like that. So my friends, thank you so much. Until next time, one love.